which was a guy that Deion and James Johnson, actually, now thinking of it, which was a good chunk of their salary.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately Jimmy Butler, Iguodala, and Bam is not that bad of a combo. I wish that they would have traded one of their point guards, though, Dragic, maybe to the Mavericks, but I guess nothing worked out.
Right.
So,
Austin, who do you think won the trade deadline? Do you agree with me that it's the Timberwolves because they got a generational? Well,
I don't know if I'd say D'Lo is a generational player.
that they got
He's definitely a top player.
a top player.
I don't know. I think I'd agree with Brandon with the Heat getting a experienced vet and Iguodala, who has won championships, and I
He
think
won 2 with them, didn't he?
and he won all of them with them.
Did he? I
Yeah.
thought he left after the second one.
No. This season was his first year not being on the Warriors.
Oh, okay.
well, it wasn't even on playing for Memphis, so.
Yeah.
Which ultimately, Memphis would be another winner, ultimately.
They got rid
Because
of-
they got him, and then they got a back, Justice Winslow, which he's had games where he's looked good and bad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think a change of scenery might help him out a little bit, especially with John Morant.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think the biggest winner was the Heat.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think? Now, what do you think about the opposite, the biggest loser?
Probably the team that didn't really do that much, which would be...
My biggest loser, I would say, is personally, it's...
I think it would be the Pistons.
You can
Because
make
they
an
traded
argument.
Drummond. We just talked about this. Who did they trade? They traded Drummond, a second-round pick, and...
They didn't trade a second-round pick. They got the second.
Oh, sorry. They traded Andre
They just
Drummond
traded
for...
Drummond.
Sorry, actually, the not really the Cavaliers are the loser. No, actually, yeah, the Pistons are the loser. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but only because they got 2 washed up Brandon Knight and the other person and a second round pick,
John Henson.
John Henson. There you go.
He played for the Bucks.
I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but I think they could have gotten way more for Andre Drummond. Instead, you got 2 kind of washed up players and a second round pick. So, personally, I think the Pistons are my biggest loser.
I got 2 losers. Ultimately, I think they both just. I can't pick one over another, and that's the Rockets. And
Yeah, we're getting rid of Clint Ella.
Mm-hmm. Clint Capella, and yes, they got Robert Covington, but
Yeah.
Robert Covington's basically was Ariza for them, and then they didn't get a Clint Capella.
Where'd Clint Capella go again?
Hawks.
Hawks.
And my other biggest loser, I would say, is the Lakers.
Why the Lakers?
Because they didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything, and they were trying so hard to get a point guard, and they couldn't. And I could name 3 teams right now that could have. Maybe they could have traded with. Maybe could have got at least some interest in biting it. And that was right after the Drummond trade. I thought D Rose was going to go there. I thought maybe the Pistons are going to throw out everybody. The second one would be if they want Dragic, and then the third one would be Rubio or
Rubio.
what was the other point guard that they just got? He's from Memphis. Conley. Him too. I think ultimately between those 3 teams, and they didn't get anybody.
Yeah. Austin, who's your biggest loser of the trade deadline? You can also make a case for the Warriors being kind of a loser.
Because
They got Wiggins and 2 other players?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe not then.
The Warriors didn't get... They only got Wiggins. They got rid of...
Wiggins and the pick, that's right.
Oh,
in
okay.
2 picks. First and a second.
I mean, you got Andrew Wiggins, so I mean,
you guys are hating on Wiggins, but I think that he is gonna.
I'm not really hating on him. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that it's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Fair, not bad, not good for him.
All right. Who do you think is your biggest loser?
Probably the Pistons. Get rid of Andre Drummond.
Basically cheap.
Pretty much for nothing.
Hey, Austin and I agreed on something. Dope.
Next.
Mookie Betts trade. Actually, no. We'll skip that one for now.
We already talked about it. We talked about it last.
What the hell?
Cut that out.
Okay, I'll say my piece on it. Bad trade. They signed him a $27 million arbitration just to trade him. That was the stupidest move that the Reds could have ever made.
Reds?
Or
Red Sox.
Red Sox, sorry. It was the stupidest move the Red Sox ever made, was signing a player $27 million just to trade him away.
You got a good young pitcher out of it.
Yeah, but still, why would you give somebody $27 million
Well,
just
they
to
don't
give
have
him
to
away?
pay him that anymore.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Now the Dodgers do.
It's exactly how teams do sign-in trades in like NBA. They'll sign him for that and then trade him right there. That way another team can't swipe in. That's how that works.
If you think about it, if they didn't sign him in arbitration, the Dodgers probably would have got him anyway.
Dodgers or maybe someone else would have came in, like there was the hot talks about the Phillies.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have been so mad.
All right, since you guys
That would have been pretty nice to see Mookie and Bryce on the same team, though.
Okay, now we have Mookie and Bryce Harper. Or not Bryce Harper. And Cody Bellinger.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just said Bryce Harper. That's why I said Bryce Harper.
All right, well, since you guys already talked about that one, I'll talk about this one. The Grand Valley State Oaks offensive coordinator exits after Hitler comments. So the comments basically were he got interviewed by, I think, the school paper, and he here, I'll look it up.
Jeez,
He was asked if he could have dinner with any historical. Jesus, why are you giving me that kind of look? With any historical figure, who would you have dinner with? And he said Hitler. And his comment was that he was able to lead. The way he was able to lead was second to none. Do you think he should have got suspended for merely answering a question? I don't agree with his answer, but yeah,
I think
it's very controversial.
I think it was on him. He's kind of did it to himself.
Yeah, basically.
So, yeah.
How do you feel about it? Do you think he should have got suspended for? I think he should.
He got fired, right?
No, he got suspended for it.
Oh, suspended.
I think. College football. Oh, he resigned. Sorry.
Okay.
He resigned after he was newly hired too.
I think he kind of had to.
I feel like I agree with you. Basically, he did that to himself. He's got really no one else to blame.
Yeah.
Because, you think of all the hate comments he got for it.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I think the
Hitler comments in sports need to stop.
Yeah. Because of... Sorry, Brandon, say your piece.
Independence, coach.
Yeah. Saying I'm your new Hitler or whatever to a German player.
Brown.
He got fired for that, didn't he?
He resigned.
How do you feel about it, Brandon? Crickets.
Come on, Brandon.
Stop
Get
with
those-
all the white
get those-
noise, you son of a crackhead.
Get the wheels turning.
I'm still trying to think about this. I think
Crickets.
the way he worded it, I would not agree. The way he worded it, if he wants to sit down with Hitler, I mean, I guess, but ultimately the way he worded it was not right.
Yeah, why would you word it? A man who could lead, his way of leadership was second to none. He led an entire group of people to murder another entire group of people just because he didn't like the way they looked or some stupid shit like that.
I mean, I ultimately think that the way he worded it, I mean, at first I was like, well, if he wants dinner with Hitler, I mean, I guess.
I guess that's his business.
Yeah, if you truly want to have dinner with Hitler, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. It'd be weird, but ultimately...
Yeah, why would you want to have dinner with Hitler?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you could have anybody else, but I mean, like, if...
Personally, I'd have dinner with Martin Luther King Jr.
I mean, like, if you actually want to, like, know about him, you know...
Yeah.
Get to know him personally like that, I mean, I guess.
I think that would have been a more appropriate answer for, like, if you wanted to interview someone from the past.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the way he worded it was just so bad, and that's why I'm, like, confused and not really, like... I think that, yes, he should have been suspended for the way he worded that comment.
I think he got suspended and he ultimately resigned because of all the hate comments he got.
At least...
He wrote an apology.
Yeah. Probably wrote an apology.
Next.
That's you, Austin.
Oh, shoot. My bad. Myles Garrett gets reinstated after only missing 6 games for hitting Mason Rudolph with his own helmet.
I actually talked about this with a coworker today.
I think he should have sat out at least another 6 games. Or at least another half of this upcoming season.
Yeah, but you got to look at it, too, that Mason Rudolph wasn't entirely a saint in that whole exchange, too. You know, he was jawing at him, ripping at his helmet, grabbing his junk and all this other shit.
I didn't see that. I didn't see him grabbing his junk,
But, you know, he was jawing at him the entire game, apparently calling him racial slurs. I don't think that Myles Garrett should have reacted the way that he did.
It's been denied about the racial slurs.
Okay, but even if, like, someone comes up to you and calls you the N-word, I don't think that Myles Garrett should have reacted the way that he did.
No.
Because you got to think, there are kids that watch the NFL, right? Right? You would agree that there are some kids out there who watch the NFL?
Yeah.
So why, when you know you have, like, kids and, like, young adults watching you that look up to you, why would you rip a player's helmet off and hit them over the head with it? Because if you think about it, kids are going to think that, oh, it's okay that he gets punished, that he barely gets punished for what he did, and he smacks someone with their helmet. So, like, I feel like I'm the only one paying attention to this podcast right now.
Listening.
But, you know, I agree with you. I think he should have sat out more games because that's ridiculous. You don't just rip someone's helmet off and hit them over the head with it, even if they do call you racial slurs. You know? But
yeah, I think he should have been suspended for at least another 6 games.
Why do you think that? Because of just based off of what he did?
Yeah. I think that shouldn't be tolerated at all in the NFL.
How about this? What do you think Mason Rudolph should have gotten for his part in the fight?
Obviously, his part in the fight wasn't nearly as drastic as his. At most 4 games.
I would say 2 is fair.
Mike Pouncey, his center or whatever, got like 4 or something.
1.
And then one of the defensive linemen also threw punches, and he got suspended for like
4.
But
oh no, Ogunjobi got
2.
2, I think. Yeah.
But I just think if you're an NFL player, you need to conduct yourself in a better way than violently going after somebody.
I think ultimately there's got to be 2 reasons behind this. The NFL reinstated him. Is one, and I've heard a report that supposedly it's been confirmed, but I haven't seen anybody else say it other than this one report, is that Goodell feels that Garrett Garrett